It's going to give you a new mindset on how you manage behaviors, and you feel stronger on the other side as a parent, for sure.
I wish every parent could know these things before they have a child. Even if it's just like the first 2 strategies, I think everyone could benefit from knowing.
They're not alone. There are other people going through similar things, and that there's hope.
The community that's built in one of our RIP programs, I can't describe it. It's why people stay. It's why people complete the program. They're making life changes in their children's lives and their lives, but they're also supporting other parents in the program, and that is valuable to them, and they need that support. They end up having play dates together because they both know how to manage the behavior later on, and that's really exciting to see on this side. It was unbelievable to go through on the other side.
Seeing families leave confident and empowered, like I felt when I was done, is my favorite thing, to just see the change in the children, the change in the parents. That's what makes it worth it.
Knowing that we're making a difference. You can't say that dealing with challenging behaviors in the moment's fun, exactly, but coming out the other side, it's extremely rewarding.
It is a parenting program, so you come here to get help with your child, but it's not a typical therapy program because you're not dropping off your child and then just getting a report later. I think that's what makes it so special, is getting a hands-on opportunity to work with your child and get immediate feedback, as well as, the most beautiful thing, getting support from other parents who are also enrolled.
When we first came to RIP, I couldn't, he was 3 years old. He wanted to play with all the friends in the neighborhood, and the behavior was just out of control. We couldn't get a play date to save our lives at that time. Yeah, and it was sad, and I felt like a really horrible mom, and just didn't know what to do. It was at our wits' end, and most of the families that come to RIP are feeling similar to that. It was very early on in the program, and my son I was hearing some of his behaviors come out, and another parent passed me in the hall, and I was visibly shaken. I was dealing with that I was embarrassed and visibly shaken, and she looked at me, and I'll never forget, she said, "There's no judgment here. We're all going through the same thing." And she stood with me there in that moment, silent, just to be with me there. And that was comforting, and there was support there. And I wasn't alone in that moment, so.
It's not unusual to have a family come in with a child that they feel that they can't take anywhere. They can't go out to eat, they can't go to the grocery store, they can't go hang out at friends' houses. And that changes, where they are able to just go to McDonald's and have the kid play on the playground and it be normal.
After we learned some strategies, we saw some success through the program. The behavior was changing, but more so I was changing the way I was parenting my son and my other 2 children. I have 2 other children that are older than he is. And things changed for us. And I had more confidence, felt more able to go out and do things, and didn't feel like I was going to lose him at an amusement park or at the mall at those times.
I am a parent graduate. I have a 9-year-old son who I went through the program with. I guess it was just life-changing. I see my kid differently now. I see humans differently now after coming through RIP. This gives me an opportunity to share my experience and my excitement for the techniques and strategies with people, and hopefully change their lives at least some amount close to the way mine was. There's just nothing like RIP, and if you have an opportunity to tour and find out more about it, do it, because you might be surprised.